All right, 7 p.m. by my time. Good evening. It's a lovely Saturday. It's been lovely. It's been rainy. It's been a wonderful day. So, who is joining us? Kindly tell us where you're viewing from and drop your favorite emoji. It's a lovely Saturday night, and it promises to be great. It's going to be an awesome time to share, an awesome time to learn from our guests. No other person but the Ebony Gold. Our guest is ready. She's waiting. She's ready to unleash the dragon. I don't want to take much of our time. I'm bringing her up immediately so we can maximize the time. All right, tell us where you're viewing from. If you are viewing the replay, kindly tell us where you're viewing from, and also please get back to the person who tagged you on this video to get started with recharge and get paid. That is, if you are not a member. All right, right away, I'm bringing up our guest. She's ready. She's ready. Hello, good evening, the Ebony Gold.
Good evening.
It's good to have you here. It's good to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here, actually.
Yeah, you are looking so lovely this Saturday evening. Yeah. Good to have you, my sister.
Right.
Very well, very well. Viewers, I hope you can hear Ebony Gold loud and clear. If you can hear her, kindly say yes. We can hear you loud and clear. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Once more.
So, how has your day been?
Yeah, it has been amazing. We thank God for life.
Yeah.
Although the weather was something else today. It rained heavily over here in Warri.
Yeah.
It's all good. Everything is okay. And everything is good.
It's been a rainy day. It's been a rainy day. It's been pretty serious. Mine has been fantastic. You know, I had 3 trainings today, 1 online and 2 offline trainings. We just keep doing what we know best to do, impacting our world and liberating people from financial bondage.
Yeah, very important. It's a good one.
Thank you very much. All right, tonight, I know you are ready for us. So we want to start by asking you to please introduce yourself. Tell us a little about you.
Okay. I believe you've already said all that has to be said, but I will still say 1 or 2 things. Okay, by the grace of God, Mrs. Ogenetega Ewubare, popularly known or with the username EbonyGold. And I believe when you mention that name, they will be like, okay, even if they don't know my own name, you mention EbonyGold, people will be like, okay, I know that person. So I'm a network marketer. I am married by the grace of God with kids. Entrepreneur. I love this. I'm one of these persons that wants to add value to the lives of people I meet. Also, by the grace of God, I'm a network marketing coach. By the grace of God, at least I have, a lot of knowledge about network marketing. I won't say I have all the knowledge. I'm still learning. I'm in the learning process, but by the grace of God, I'm a coach also. So, and also by the special grace of God, I rep RAGP, as you can see. I'm here to actually talk about the company which I represent, which is Recharge and Get Paid. And also, I am one of the top leaders by the grace of God, not by power, not by might, but I was recognized as one of the top leaders of this great company. So that's just like the little I can say about myself. I hope that
That's fantastic.
yeah.
You are an inspiration to so many. Okay, so we want to start by the first thing, about having an understanding of what network marketing is all about.
Okay. Now, network marketing is like a merge of two powerful words, as we can see. We have network, we have marketing. So if you like maybe like try to get the dictionary meaning or the layman's meaning of marketing. Marketing has to do with you know, selling products, sharing opportunities with people around you. Maybe if you have products or services, you tell them about your goods, you tell them about your services for them to patronize you, for them to have you customers. That's like marketing. Then network is
Yes.
kind of a connection of, you know, things. And when we bring it down to network marketing, is a connection of people. So network marketing, simply put, is, you know, connecting people, sharing, sharing opportunities with people, connecting them, getting them to see the opportunity in or the benefits in the opportunity you are sharing with them, getting them to see what they stand to benefit from the product. If you are sharing products or if you are sharing, services opportunity with them, getting them to see what they have to benefit from this, connecting people and you know helping them benefit from the opportunity you shared with them. So network marketing is basically connecting lots and lots of people, and you all rise together by the grace of God.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so I wouldn't want to be interrupting in between your time, so we can make most of the time. All right. So I would just want you to just keep flowing. Maybe at some point I'll get in and ask one or two questions.
Okay, no problem.
So just
Do
keep.
I still go ahead,
Yeah,
or do
yes,
I go
please.
straight to the agenda of today?
Yes, let's go straight to the agenda of today.
Okay, so for today we have like four bullets points, or points of discussion, what I would like to throw light on. So we'll be going straight to those points, and I hope that at the end of the day I'll be able to make sense and you know share the knowledge I have about these points for those that have joined us today. So first of all, you asked me what network marketing is, because the truth is that a lot of people need to understand what network marketing is for them to be able to do the business successfully. We already know, a lot of us already know what marketing is all about, basically. Like those of
Yeah.
us working in the banks, those of us working for various companies, marketing their products, we already know what it is all about. You convincing or sharing an opportunity, showing your products to people for them to patronize you and also for them to get value. Because it's not just for them to patronize you, for your pockets to be enriched, but also for you to get value. And for those people to get value from the products or the opportunity you are sharing with them. So network marketing is not Ponzi, it is not a get rich quick scheme where you expect to just jump in and you expect everybody you share the opportunity with to buy into your opportunity. No, it doesn't happen like that. Network marketing goes beyond that. Fine, maybe you might have a good product that you are marketing to people here and there, but at the end of the day, not everybody might actually buy into that opportunity or those products or the services you are trying to market to them. But one thing about network marketing is that if you are consistent and you know what you are doing, because it starts from you knowing what you are doing and knowing what network marketing is, knowing what your products are. Because if you are trying to market to somebody, you don't know what your products are, definitely you won't be able to sell. Like we
Yeah.
have marketers in the banks and all that. You see them, they go for trainings. So if marketers in the bank can go for training to have an in-depth understanding of marketing and what they have to do to be able to sell their products or services, then you as a network marketer, you also need to dig deep, really know what you are going into for you to be able to succeed stock marketing. It's a very broad but very interesting, you know, field. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be going straight to the number one bullet point or the number one discussion for today, which is reasons why you should build a network marketing business.
Yeah.
And if I'm to talk on this, the truth is that I can exhaust or I can talk on this topic for like 1 hour non-stop because there are over 1,000 reasons why you should do a network marketing business. There are over 1,000 reasons. But I will be sharing just or talking about just few of these reasons why I think you should build a network marketing business. For me, my number one reason for building or for wanting to build a network marketing business is time freedom.
Okay.
Time freedom. I don't know about others, but I can tell you about myself because there's nothing like you being in control of your time. And working for somebody, there is no way you can be in control of your time. You always need to be up and doing or be maybe if you are working somewhere, you have a set time for waking up, you have a set time for doing this. Your life is just like the same thing every day. I have worked in the private sector and I know what it means for you to have time freedom. I crave time freedom. I've always been someone that loves time freedom. I don't like my time to be controlled by anybody or anything. So that is my number one reason why I think everybody should build a network marketing business because it gives you time. You are not under any form of pressure to build a business because it's a business that you can build, you know, most times from the comfort of your home. You can build
Yeah.
it at your pace. You can build at your pace. Nobody pressures you or tells you if you don't meet this target before so time, we will sack you. Nobody sacks you from network marketing unless you sack yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that time freedom is one very vital reason to me. I don't know for others, but this is me telling you why I think you should build a network marketing business. Your
Mm-hmm.
time freedom. You can have time for your family, which is very, very important because most of us, the kind of jobs we do not give us time for family. Some people they travel here and there. Some they are always at work. They leave very early in the morning and come late at night. They don't know their children. You know, they leave their children in care of nannies and all that. It's
Yeah.
the reality. We're talking about reality. So a
Exactly.
lot of people don't know. I mean, they don't know, they don't have that bond with their family because they are doing maybe a 5 to 9, I don't know, whatever kind of job. So, but if you are building a network marketing business, you have the advantage of having your time for everything you can think of,
Mm-hmm.
both religious activities, you know, time out for family, everything you need to have time for you know, your time is being controlled by you. So that's
Yeah.
number one reason for building for
Okay.
me for you to build a network marketing business. Then number two, financial freedom. I know everybody will love this definitely. Why? Because even the Bible says it that money answereth all things.
Yeah.
If you really need good financial freedom, you really want to be financially free. In a situation whereby you can easily afford things. When we talk about financial freedom, we're not just talking about somebody that can afford maybe 3 square meals, have a car and all that. That's not the real financial freedom. When we talk about financial freedom, we're talking about you being able, you know, to do anything, you know, that actually has to do with finances at any point in
Mm-hmm.
time without stress.
Mm-hmm.
Without stress. That's real financial freedom. You want to,
Mhm.
you know, do this, you can actually pay for whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. When it comes to
Mhm.
money, you can do it easily. So financial freedom is another thing for me because for me, I like being independent financially. I don't like being a burden to anyone. Like I mean anyone, not even my father, not even my husband, not even anybody in this world. So I love financial freedom. I want to be able to do things for my kids. I want to be able to do things for my family. I want to be able to do things like if you really, want that, you know, real, what do I call it? Real financial freedom, then you need a network marketing business. When you
Mhm.
build very well, you get to that stage where, even when you hear something that, okay, this thing costs millions, it won't even sound like 1 naira to you. It will sound like
Mhm.
50 kobo. Even when they tell you this thing costs 5 million, it will sound like 5 naira to you. That is
Yeah.
financial freedom. Somebody
Yeah.
like Dangote now is financially free.
Yeah.
Even if you tell him this thing costs 1 billion, it might sound like 1 naira to him. But there are some persons you tell them this thing costs 1,000, they will be like, "What? Why will you say it's 1,000? I mean, this is too expensive." And then you are still in that state of not being financially free. But when you are
Yeah.
financially free, even whatever money can buy, you will be
Mhm.
able to afford it at any point in time. So financial freedom is another strong reason for you to build a network marketing business because you can get that from, you know, if you build a good network marketing business. Then
Yeah.
also, talking about giving you exposure, giving you real good exposure,
Okay.
adding to your knowledge bank, making you more vast in terms of
Okay.
whatever you want to, whichever way you want to look at it. You are you
Okay.
are you are better in terms of your intelligence and all that. Like I'll use myself as an example. Before I started network marketing business, I used to be a very shy person. I can't even stand and talk to like two, three persons. I would just faint. But
Mhm.
seriously, I will just like, how will I do it? But when I got into network marketing, and there was a day my upline was like, "You will take the seminar for today." I'm like, "How will I do it?" I was rejecting. How will I do it? I said, "Okay, anyhow, even if I fail, nobody will kill me. Let me still try."
Mhm.
And surprisingly, I was able to pull the crowd with me. A lot of things I didn't know I had in me came out that day. It's not like I planned what to say. I just started talking, and as I saw that people were flowing with me, it boosted up my confidence. And from there, by the time I finished, people were meeting me. "You tried. Oh, you did well. Why have you not been talking and all that?" I was like seriously. So that built my confidence as a person, which is one strong reason why you should build a network marketing business. If you are somebody that don't have confidence, you need to build a network marketing business to build your confidence because before you know it, you'll be addressing a crowd of people. You can
Yeah.
stand before a million persons and you won't even shake. You won't even, fidget for one reason, as in. So it's it helps to like what do I call it? Increase your knowledge as a
Okay.
person. Because network marketing exposes you to a lot. You now learn a lot and a lot and a lot. Like seriously, you learn a lot. So you become very, very vast. So it adds to your knowledge bank because most of us as network marketers, we read books,
Yeah.
we go online to source for this, that. We are always interested because in one way or the other, network marketing is still connected to online business. So you are more exposed than those that feel maybe I don't need to build a network marketing business. So That's another reason why I think you should build a network marketing business. Then another thing again, you can actually achieve your goals. You can actually achieve your dreams if you choose to build a network marketing business. Why do I say this? A lot of us will have lots and lots of dreams. We have lots of visions and whatever, but
Yeah.
we don't have the financial capacity to make that vision come to reality. We don't have the financial capacity to make that dream come to reality, and we keep on praying. You can pray fine and good, but prayer, faith without work is dead.
It's dead.
Faith without work is dead. So while you are praying, you open one eyes and look for opportunity, you dive into it and you build. And one very good opportunity I can confidently tell anybody about is network marketing, because this is a business that you can build at your pace and at your own comfort. So it helps your dreams to come true. By the time you build a marketing business, even if you need 10 million naira to make that dream come to reality, you will get even more than that 10 million naira if you can be diligent and focused in building a network marketing business. You will get that money you need to make you know that dream or that vision come to reality.
Come
You will
to
get
pass.
more, much more above that. You have
Hmm?
a lot, as in you have spare. As in before you know it, you're already doing more than what you even anticipated to do, because you now have the money available for you. So network marketing can make your dreams, your vision, your goals, whatever, come true. And this is one thing that Richard and Get Paid has as a vision, because there's this write up on our website. I think build your dreams with Richard and Get Paid, something like that. And that is the truth. A lot of people just look at that write up and they don't see anything about it, but that is reality for you. If you can build a business like Richard and Get Paid, all your dreams. If you ever had a dream to travel out of this country, it can come true. If you had a dream to own a mansion, it can come true. If you had a dream to drive a luxury car, it can come true. If you had a dream to have good zeros in your bank account, it can come true. If you
Come
had a
to.
dream to execute this and lots and lots of projects, if you had a dream to own your personal company, it can come true, only if you can be patient enough to build the business. So that is another reason why I think you should build a network marketing business. Then another one again is you become your own boss. Nobody tells you what to do. Nobody dictates what you need to do per time. You are your own boss. You are in control. It is your business, because in network marketing, when you decide to build, any of these network marketing business, you are your own boss. Nobody
Yeah.
tells you if you don't meet with this, you'll be sacked, or your salary will be slashed, or whatever threats here and there. You are your own boss. You choose how you do your business. When if you want to even wake up and do your business by 10, nobody will pay you for it, because you are your own boss. So if that is not motivation enough for you to build a network marketing business, I don't know what is. Because you are not answering yes sir, yes ma to anybody. Network marketing
Mm-hmm.
business is your personal business, so you are building it for yourself. You are not under any form of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, again, another point again is you get to meet with great people. Like, let me use this meeting we're having as an example. How would I have met you, AI coach, if not for network marketing?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
stay very far away.
Yeah.
You are somewhere
Port Harcourt.
Uyo, Port Harcourt.
No, yes.
While yes, while I'm in Warri, I might not have crossed in life if not for network marketing. So you
True.
have the opportunity to meet great minds. I know the kind of people I've met today, which I will not have met. You know, maybe I would never have met such people in my life if I had not decided to pick up a network marketing business. You meet with great people. I'm telling you, you meet with intelligent people, people that has, that has vision, because there's a saying that if you hang out with nine foolish people, you'll be the tenth foolish person.
Meditate.
If you hang out
Yeah.
with yes, you hang out with nine poor broke people, you'll be the tenth.
Be the
But if you hang out with people that has the same vision like yourself, rich people,
mm-hmm.
people that have vision, you'll be the tenth, person
Yes.
or the rich person and all that.
Yeah.
So if if you choose to build a network marketing business today, you will meet with great. I've met with a lot of them. The CEO of Richard and Get Paid at
Ebony Gold, are you there? Seems the network is dancing a widow. Are you there? Can you hear me loud and clear?
hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Network distracted for a while. So like meeting with you, meeting a great personality like the CEO of Richard and Get Paid is actually an honor. Mr. Adima Oshopo is a great man. I've met with other great people, my grand upline, my upline, Sally King, a medical doctor. I've met with John Oti. I've met with Stella Hort. I've been privileged. In fact, I can't start counting because if I count, I will count it tomorrow. But I've been privileged to meet with great minds, and I'm grateful. It's one business that even if you are doing any other thing, do not ever take network marketing for granted because it has so much to offer you as a person. Then also you are given a voice. If you build a network marketing business and you succeed, you now have a voice in your family, in your circle. People will listen to you when you speak.
Mm-hmm.
When you want to speak, people will listen to you because they now see you as an authority.
Mm-hmm.
They see you as an authority, so you have a voice
Yeah.
and all that. So let me quickly round up with this particular first part of um, the what we have to discuss today. Then lastly, which is very important to me, if you build a network marketing business, if you compare what you can get in like 2 to 3 years, if you are diligent, if you are focused, if you compare it to what you can get in 35 years, maybe if you work as a civil servant or in the public sector or whatever, you will not be able to compare both, because the truth is that if you are diligent to build a network marketing business for 2 3 years, even if you work for 35 years as a servant or in the public sector, what you will get as your retirement benefits plus your salary, everything combined together. If you combine it together, it will just be like peanuts for a good network marketer.
Exactly.
So you work for 35 years, maybe your salary is 100,000 or 50,000 or 150. You multiply that times your 35 years, and maybe they pay you gratuity or whatever of like 5 million or 10 million or 20 million. that money, if they add all together, it's just like the beginning part of the benefit of a network marketer.
Mhm.
And at
True.
the same time, you are under pressure, you under, you are not comfortable, you are not having the time you need, you actually need for yourself to achieve a lot. But you've given that time, as in you've wasted that time. It was really part of my motivation. I look at myself, I'm like, well, if I just allow like 10 years to pass like this, if I allow 10 years of my life to go like this without actually doing much to achieve a lot for myself, will I be able
Mhm.
to recover time? I won't be able to recover time, because by then I will be far, far older than the way I am now. So why shouldn't I use my youthful years to build something good that will stand the test of time, that will even pay me even later on while I'm not working? So the
Mhm.
comparison, if you compare what is stand to benefit from network marketing, if you build a network marketing business for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, what you benefit as somebody that an employee, the difference is
Yeah.
very clear. The difference will be very clear, because your entire salary plus everything, your benefit will be peanuts compared to what a network marketer has made in like 2, 3 years. So in 2, 3 years, you can actually make what you are struggling to make as an employee for 35 years. So that
True.
should be a reason why you should build a network marketing business. Then also the passive income. The passive income, I forgot to, itemize this. Passive income that is stand to benefit, because network marketing goes beyond you building now, and tomorrow when you are not building, you don't have anything to fall back on. Like you see a lot of retired people here and there, they are carrying placards. I don't mean to talk down on anybody, but I'm just being realistic. They carry placards, their retirement benefits, they are old, they are aged, they can't do anything again. When I see, aged people, old people, maybe some of them still riding keke, still doing this, still doing that, I'm like, this person might have seen some good opportunities back then, but decided not to grab the opportunity. And old age, you are still struggling. But if you build
Yeah.
a network marketing business, you give it some years and you build it very well. Because network marketing is, you build for a while, and later on you build it for a while, you build a system for a while. Then later on, the system keeps paying you for life, even when you are not even doing anything. So the passive income in network marketing is another strong motivation. When you build for a number of years, and it gets to a time, maybe you like already you built to a very good level, you find out that even when you are sleeping, which is what passive income is all about, you making money while you are sleeping. We're not talking about physical sleeping, like you just go to sleep. No, when you are old, when you are not able to, really work as much as you want to. But in network marketing, you still keep on making money for life, even after you stopped building. Because it's
Building.
just
Yeah.
like you building a house from the scratch, from foundation. By the time you build it to roofing stage and everything, you finish building the house, definitely you relax and enjoy your house. So that's what network marketing is. When you build and build very well, you enjoy passive income. When you are not working, the system will still keep on paying you good money. A lot of persons, they get millions as passive income from network marketing every week, every day, every month, even while they are not doing anything, because they decided to pay the price to build that business from the beginning and built it, to have a solid structure. So I will end here for now, because like I said, I have like a million and one reasons to tell you why you should build a network marketing business. Some of them, in
Okay.
fact, all of them I talked about here are my personal reasons for building a network marketing business. I don't want to get to old age and be looking for how I will get this from children. Instead, I want to leave
Yeah.
legacy, a legacy. Let them point to their mother or their father
Exactly.
and say, "Oh, my mother was a great woman. She
Yeah.
was able to do this and do that and do this." Leave a good legacy for your children, your
Children and
grandchildren,
children,
your
children.
great grandchildren. Like, leave a legacy. Let your name, let that legacy be there. So there are over 1,000 reasons. For me, I don't want to get to old age and be saying, "Oh, please send me 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira." No, I want to build this system. And when I'm old, I will still be making millions, and I will see, another reason which I forgot to talk about again. You can pass it on as an inheritance to your children and your grandchildren when you build a network marketing
Exactly.
business.
Yeah.
So inheritance is no longer in the form of landed property,
Landed our
this,
property.
that will depreciate. They depreciate like buildings and all that. Most of them, they depreciate. Landed properties might not depreciate, but buildings can depreciate. But now what we have is, you can pass on inheritance in the form of username and password to
Thank
your
you.
children, and they will keep on
Akam,
enjoying from where you stopped. So
Akam.
that's your effort you put into building that business initially. Even while after you are gone, maybe when God calls you at a ripe old age, your children will take over from there. You just tell them, this is the username and the password to the system which are built. Just continue from there. You will just be seeing money. They log in, they see money, 1 million, 2 million. You'll be like, wow. So that's another reason why you should build a network marketing business. So let me stop there so that I don't exhaust all the time talking about just one thing, because like I said, I have over 1 million things to talk about.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to number two: how women
Yeah.
can build multi-million businesses and yet remain a great
I,
wife.
I know I know so many women are waiting for this.
So yeah. Hmm. This is a very broad topic. Like the four um, points we'll be talking about, they are very broad actually, but I will try as much as possible to um, summarize it. Now, as a woman, you should know that you are a helpmate.
Mhm.
As a married woman, you are a helpmate. That's the way God has ordained it. You are a pillar also in your home. Like I get a lot of women complaining, my husband said I shouldn't do this, my husband said I shouldn't do that, and all that. And that's the reason why they can't build. But the truth is that if you check deep, you will see that that's not the actual. There are some other reasons why they are not able to build a business and still remain a great wife. Now we have biblical principles as per what your duty is as a woman in your home. Now, like I said earlier, network marketing, most network marketing business, because now we're in the 21st century,
Yeah.
businesses have moved online,
Yeah.
which makes it easy for you as a woman to build.
Yeah.
Because most of us as women, you know, married women and all that with children, it's actually not easy. Nobody is saying it's easy for you to build anything. It's actually not easy for anybody. We all have our reasons why we cannot. I can tell you 1 million reasons why I cannot or should not build a network marketing business or be a successful woman. But when your wife is stronger than whatever reason you feel you are bringing up, and you put in, you do what you are supposed to do as a woman, like when it relates to biblical principles, you'll be able to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, um, like God gave us, all of us, 24 hours of the day. We have 24 hours in a day, and we kind of have control over the 24 hours. So you choose what you use of 24 hours to do. Now, I'm particularly talking to the married women, those that are married. We are all women. So those that are not married, they will be married someday. So you can still learn from what I'm about to say. You need to plan your time. You plan ahead as a woman, as a wife, as a mother. You plan your 24 hours. Before you wake up, you already know from 7 to 8 or from 5 to 6, I'm doing this. I'm preparing breakfast, I'm preparing the kids for school, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You already plan what you have to do. And when it gets to a particular time, you know, okay, this is time for my business. Like personally, most times I don't really start up my network marketing business. This is the reason why I told you network marketing business is the best. I don't start up on time. Sometimes before you can reach me, maybe 10 a.m. It's not because I chose not to, I don't just want to do it, but I know that I have to balance family life and also balance the business I do. You need to find a balance so that you
Yeah.
don't lose one and gain the other. If you are
Gain
just
the
too
other.
focused on business, you might end up losing your family. You might end up
Yeah.
not bringing your children the way, bringing them up in the way they are supposed to grow. So
Yeah.
you plan your time. You might offend several persons. Like when it's time for me to do this, I already planned that. Okay, today I'm going for shopping for the house because I know there's no food in the house. I'm going for shopping. No matter who calls me, I won't pick your call
Mm-hmm.
because I know if I do that and I put business first over, making what should be available in the house available. At the end of the day, to result to big fights and quarrels.
Mm-hmm.
So I can ignore calls for hours just to be able to achieve that because I want to strike a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I'm
I
with
want to
you.
strike a balance. Okay, I want to strike a balance between family life and business and any other activity I have. Then also respect and honor because like as women and as mothers, as wives, we should know that honoring the head of the home, giving him his place, his rightful place, is paramount in all. Because if you do these things, if you make sure you do these things, you make sure you give your husband the respect that you should accord to him per time. You find out that you rarely have issues in your home. It's time for food, it's time for for school, it's for school runs, it's time for you to attend to children. You give that time to the children and all that. You find that you have a supportive partner because it's seen that you are trying your best to make sure that you do this and you do that at the same time. And at the same time, still according him his respect. Because some women they tend to forget what honor, what respect is to their husbands. Why? Maybe because they feel I've made some money in my pocket. No matter the money you've made as a woman, you need to keep honoring your husband, no matter what it is. And when you honor your husband, you do your duties, you'll find out that your husband will even support you without you asking. Because he's seeing that you are trying your best. You are not just playing your role in terms of okay, I'm cooking, but you are also playing your role financially.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just go to the market,
A
you
rich
go
wife.
somewhere. I'm telling you, you just go, you just buy things, you bring it to the house, you say, let's enjoy ourselves. You don't wait for okay, the man must provide this, the man must provide that. No, you might help me. So there are things that are your duty. It's not just your husband that has to do everything. So by the time you are doing this, you are supportive financially, you are supportive physically, you play your role, you respect, you honor. Your husband will support you as in full time. And when you have the support of your husband, you will succeed. Like
Yeah.
personally, I have the support of my husband 24 hours. Like, what do you want to do? Even sometimes when I'm like, I'm tired, I beg, I don't want to do this thing, I don't want to go to the office, I don't want to, you'll be like, why would you say you're tired? I beg, get up and go. You understand? Because
Yeah.
number one, he has seen that passion in me, and number two, there's no pride.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm a successful woman today doesn't mean I'm a proud person. There's no pride. There's no element of pride. We are still like brothers and sisters. We live life on, a very good understanding. I see what I'm supposed to do. I seek his opinion when I know he has to give me a ahead to do whatever I
Mm-hmm.
have to do. So I seek that opinion and I wait for him to tell me, okay, you can go ahead with it. Why not? Do it. So I'm like, sometimes I would just deliberately want to, I already know what I want to do. But because I don't want to overrule his decisions, I'll just be like, what do you think about this? As a woman, you have your ways. I'll be like, well, if it's like this, I think it would be good, but it's up to you, sha. Just let me know. And they'll be like, what are you saying? You do it. Even when I want to embark on journeys for seminars and all that, I seek his consent and I tell him, please pray for me. I need to travel. I have so seminar. What do you think? Do I go? When do I go and all that? You tell me why. Go. Don't worry. I will I will just make some sacrifices, take care of the kids. I'll be like, oh, thank you so much. You'll be like, okay, let me pray for you. And with that, I will be at peace and I will go and come back safely. We'll communicate and all that. So you need to maintain that um what do I call it? Respect, plan out your time very well, play your role as a woman, as a wife. Never ignore your duties just because you are doing business. It's good to do business, but never ever ignore your duties as a woman. So with all that, you have a supportive husband. And when you have a supportive husband, you'll be a success as a woman. So just
Okay.
these few tips because we can't exhaust everything. Yeah.
Exactly. I was just coming to that. So, can we
Okay.
move to the third one, which is how to make millions from recharge and get paid?
Okay. How to make millions from recharge and get paid. Okay. I will just run quickly through this. Now,
Okay.
like there's a saying that success is not by accident.
Yeah.
It is by you being intentional about your plans, your goals. Like the Bible says, write the vision down, make it plain. For at the end, it will surely speak. In paraphrase. So, first of all, if you want to make millions from any business of endeavor, whatever you are doing, for me, the first thing is put God first.
Mm-hmm.
Put God first. Just commit whatever you want to do into the hands of God, because without God, all your effort will be zero.
Mm-hmm.
So you put God first in whatever you want to do, or when you want to make success out of whatever you want to do. Okay, let's bring it to network marketing business, and now you can make millions from recharge and get paid. So first of all, put God first. Then secondly, make up your mind that you are going to win, because success starts from the mind. Make up your mind that you are going to win. If you don't make up your mind, if you are like, let me put one leg first and see how it will go, let me just try. I know every success story begins with let me try. So first of all, you make that decision, let me try. And even while you made that decision to try, you also make up your mind to win. You see the
Mm-hmm.
success stories of people, and that should motivate you and tell you something that, okay, people are making millions from this business. They don't have two heads. They don't have four hands. They don't have 10 legs. They have the same two hands, two legs, that I have on one head. So why can't I do it? Challenge yourself and tell yourself, I can do this. That is just the beginning. Because some persons, they can be motivated at the beginning. Before you know it, they lose interest. So that is just a part of what you. Then another thing, make yourself teachable. If you want to make millions from recharge and get paid, you need to be teachable. You need to be coachable. Because when you want to go into a business and maybe you don't know much about the business, but you are seeing people succeed in it, the first thing you should
Yeah.
think of is, how do I get somebody that can coach me? How do I learn what to do to actually hit this thing that I'm seeing people hit? Because if you have that passion, if you start with that passion and you connect with somebody that is actually knowledgeable about the business, and already you've already conditioned your mind that I will be very teachable, I will be very coachable, I will be ready to learn, unlearn, relearn, and keep learning.
Learning.
It's not just for you. Yes, it's not just for you to learn. You will unlearn because times always change. There are some things you will learn today, tomorrow it might not be relevant again. So it means you have to unlearn, then relearn again, and keep on learning.
Mhm.
So you want to make millions in charge and get paid. Be teachable, be coachable, be ready to learn, to unlearn, and to relearn and keep on learning. Then also be strategic. Be strategic. Okay, before I come to being strategic, understand the vision, the concepts, everything that has to do with your business, like recharge and get paid. The reason why there are lots of partners, people that have even partnered, but I'm not talking about prospects, people that have
Yeah.
partnered, why they are taking a headway in their business is because they don't even understand the vision of the business. They don't understand the vision of recharge and get paid. Some people think is when you come to recharge and get paid, you sell airtime, you sell data, and you get commission. That's what recharge and get paid is all about. I'm telling you, partners don't understand the concept of the business. That's where their failure even starts. So if you want to go into something, you need to dig deep. You need to understand what that thing is all about. Like some people don't know the uniqueness of the products that recharge and get paid has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
They just is it not just Airtel data? They don't even know from statistics what you know about telecom, the telecom industry and everything, whatever, whatever. They don't know anything. So if you want to make millions, you need to understand the business opportunity. You need to understand how it works totally, and you go full into it, because by the time you get into the business, you say you want to make millions, but you go out to prospect, you go out to tell people, and they ask you questions, you are looking at them, you can't even answer. You don't know how to really market your business. That's failure already. So you need to know how to you need to know everything about your business, know the foundation, know what the vision is all about. Then be strategic in terms of placement. Like there's no time, but I will just touchlight lots and lots of things. Multiple accounts in network marketing, the importance of multiple accounts, we cannot overemphasize it. When you are
Yeah.
coming into a network marketing business and you tell yourself you want to make millions, then you should be ready to be strategic in your accounts. Like,
Please.
yes, placement. You tell yourself you want to answer, and you are saying, let me just sign up with one account first and see how it goes. No, there are some persons in this business retire and get paid. They have over 20 accounts, over 30 accounts, and they are building all of them at the same time. They strategically placed those accounts, arrange them, which we cannot talk about here live. They strategically arranged them and started building all of them. So by the time one account is making 500,000, another account should be hitting 2 million naira, another account should be hitting 3 million. So most times you see leaders and people that are passionate about their business dropping 2 or 3 incentives per time. Like the CEO of Retire and Get Paid says, say if you understand this vision, there should be no month that you should not drop an
Assist.
incentive. At least if you
Yes.
don't drop an incentive, you should drop 500,000 naira.
500,000. Yes.
You should drop 500,000 naira. So if you understand that you do your placement very well, sorry, I can't get you.
Continue. I heard you.
Okay. So if you understand that you do your placement very well from the beginning and you go full in, it will go a long way to making you hit that millions in recharge and get paid. Another thing is be focused, be diligent, be consistent, and be persistent. You should not ever, consider giving up when you want to build it. You say you want to hit millions, giving up should never be an option for you. You should be like a moving train. That is me for you. I'm a moving train. I don't stop till I get to my destination.
Mm.
stop till I get to my destination. So you should be like a moving train. Be accelerating no matter what people are saying. Keep accelerating. The only person that is in charge or that will determine if he or she wins in the business, if he or she can make millions in the business, is you.
Yeah.
Nobody, not your upline, not your, is you. It has to do with you. So your determination, your consistency, your persistence, because you must be persistent because you will knock on so many doors, they won't open. But there are some that will open, and when it opens very wide. So you must be persistent, you must be consistent, you must be diligent. The Bible says, see as a man diligent in his business, he will not stand before ordinary men, he will stand before kings and queens. And that's royalty for you. So when you are diligent, definitely you will get what you aim to achieve. Then your focus too. You have two eyes, fine and good, but you cannot look up and look down at the same time, despite the fact you have two eyes. So you must be focused on something. If you want to win, you want to make millions, you've not even hit 500K here, you are jumping from one place to the other and you expect to hit millions, it will never happen.
At
So
all,
when you
it
are
won't.
focused, it will happen. When you are focused and you are building strategically, you are determined, you are persistent, you are consistent, you will win. Then also, if you want to make millions, be ready for rejection. As you hear the sound, millions, millions not be 1 naira.
Yes, so
It's not 1 naira. So be ready for rejections. If you want to be successful, you want to become a millionaire, be ready for rejections. At the beginning, people will reject you, family and friends will turn you down. A lot of people will give you reasons why you shouldn't build, a network marketing business, why you will not succeed. They will even point to people for you. See this one that did this business that time. He put in 1 million. He didn't get 5 naira out of it. They will tell you why I will not be able to make it. If you decide to listen, because that's the beginning, you decide to listen and you give up when you've not even started, you are already a loser. But even when they are telling you this, that you tell them that's not my story. My own is different. I am aiming for the millions. People have done it and I can do it. Then you meet up with leaders, partners that are that you've seen that have succeeded in the business. People you see that are hitting millions. Go close to them. Don't be proud. Pride cannot buy you anything. Pride cannot make you
poor,
to be anything.
poor and proud.
I'm
PD.
telling you. So if you are not careful, you'll be poor. Most poor men are proud. When you see them, and that's the reason why they remain poor. Feel
Yes.
I'm too big to ask this person how he or she did it. Who is this person? Do I not know him or her before? He was even
Yeah.
living in a self-contained. Is it because now
Yeah.
he has made a 1 million, 2 million? Who is she? Who is this is the reason why people have not made it.
Exactly.
So you need to get close to those that you see that are making it big in the business and tell them, please share your secret with me. I'm ready to follow you. I'm ready to enter your. In fact, if you when are you going out? Let me come and meet you. Be hungry success. That's be hungry for success. You say you want to make millions, you need to be hungry to make the millions. Be hungry to make that millions. And when you are hungry for something, nobody will not push you. You want to make millions, you are waiting for a wait line to come and push you, to tell you, go for presentation, run presentation in your group, do this and do that. You are waiting for somebody to always come and tell you, instead of you running after success. Have you seen when success runs after failure? No. You will run after success, a successful person. You need to run after those that are succeeding in the business if you want to reward the millions. You are seeing people that have hit 50 million, 100 million, and all that in the business. You folded your hands there. You say you are too proud to meet them. Then you are not ready to make millions. So if you want to make millions, you need to run after those that are a success in the business. Then you need to keep recruiting. Your business will stop the day you stop recruiting. Network marketing is not for people that wants to be lazy. You need to keep recruiting. If you want to say, okay, because I've gotten 10 persons in my team, at least I've tried, so let me stop there. Then you now start pushing those 10 persons. Work, and they are not working. You start complaining. Hey, my business is not moving because people are not working. What about you? Are you working? you need to keep recruiting. There's no end to the recruiting. You recruit more, the more, the bigger your network will be. Some will move away, or some will naturally fall by the wayside as we are building. So as those ones are falling and you are still recruiting, you are replacing a lot of them. So your business will keep on growing and growing when you are consistent with your recruiting, because your team members are still looking at you. You sit down and fold your hands and wait for your team members to do the recruiting alone, and you are seated there thinking everything will be, okay with you. It doesn't work like that. So you need to keep recruiting. Then celebrate others genuinely. Celebrate others genuinely. Don't be envious for no reason. You see this your heart, it should be as clean as a white handkerchief. Don't see people celebrating and bitterness comes into it will bring you down. You'll be like a sinking ship. You just, like as if there's stone tied to you. You just sink down to the bottom of the ocean. Do not be bitter, do not be envious. Everybody cannot get to the finish line at the same time. If everybody
Yeah.
gets to the finish line at the same time, it won't be sweet. Some persons will get there, some will get there tomorrow. Like the other day, Stella Hot qualified for 6 million. I was so happy with her. I told her, I said, now you dey on board though. Me, I
Yeah.
don't chop that my 6 million finish since. Now you not get it.
Exactly.
I said, I'm even envious of you. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So everybody cannot get there. God knows the best time for you to arrive at your destination. There's something
Yeah.
we call premature success. If you get there before your time, you might end up losing that money. But when
Mm-hmm.
God takes you through particular, phases before your hello,
I'm with you.
hello,
I can hear you. Go on. Go on. I can
hello,
hear you. I can hear you. Continue. Hello. Ebony Gold, are you there? Ebony Gold, can you hear me? Hmm. This rain is really affecting the weather. Can you hear me? Okay, while we are waiting for her to come back,
hello.
um, she's
Okay,
back. Yeah.
okay, okay. I can see you now. So, like I was saying, I think I was talking about
Celebrating others genuinely.
yes, yes, celebrating others genuinely. Avoid envy, avoid bitterness. It doesn't help you. It sinks you. It takes you down. But have a joyful and a genuine heart. When you celebrate with others, you will definitely be celebrated. There's no way you are not celebrating with people and you want to be celebrated. It won't work. So you celebrate with others genuinely. Your time comes, everybody celebrates with you. Like some persons, they will be like, it's just a set of persons that are hitting it in this business or they are making millions. Do what those people are doing and you make millions.
Exactly.
We are always, celebrating each other. You see people hitting incentives left, right, and center and get paid millions and all that. We celebrate each other genuinely, and before you know it, another one comes up.
Mhm.
So you celebrating each other genuinely can help you. Um, okay, then know that your success is not tied to anybody but God and yourself. You are responsible. Your success is not tied to anyone but yourself, God, because if you restrict yourself to A, B, and C that they are in my team, so let me go and rest, meaning my success is tied to them, they're already there. By the time A, B, and C, you will be frustrated. So you need to
Mhm.
keep on, yes, don't tie your success to any man or to anybody in your team because you can decide to leave tomorrow. So
Mhm.
you need to keep on moving, you need to keep on building. Um, I think that's where I will stop for this particular this particular discussion. Let me just
Okay,
end there.
so yeah, okay. So the last one, and so we can take a few questions because we have actually exceeded our time. The time we usually allocate is 1 hour. Okay, but let's just
Yeah.
touch the last point briefly, then we can take one or two questions and call it a night.
Okay. 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 How to deal with rejection as a woman? In fact, is I should we should not even restrict it to a woman, because it's not only just a
Yes,
woman
as a
that needs
network
network
marketer.
marketing business. As a network marketer, excuse me. So first of all, to start with, know that rejection is part of life. It's part of our everyday experience in life. And when you want to start a network marketing business, already understand that rejection is part of, network. In fact, it's part of life in general, but it's part of network marketing. People will reject you, but your determination to win is what will keep on pushing you in the face of rejection. Then also understand this: not everybody will buy your product. Not everybody will accept what you have to offer. It might be very good. Even salvation, they've been preaching salvation right from time. But even Jesus Christ made it an option. Deep within, He wants every one of us to be saved so we can make heaven. God wants us to be saved so that we can make heaven. But He can't force it on us. It will only make us understand that this thing is good for you. Why not go for it? So, liken that to your network marketing business, and you won't feel rejection. The thing is that no matter what you sell, everybody will not buy from you.
Yeah,
Fine and good, Return and Get Paid has a very unique product which everybody uses. Everybody, there's nobody that does not use airtime, data. There's nobody that don't use our product. But funny enough,
yeah,
not everybody buy into the opportunity. Why? Because it's
exactly.
not everybody that has that open mind and open eyes to see far into some business
Mm-hmm.
opportunities or some things. Like I always tell people, even if you were to be selling gold, not everybody will buy. Some
Exactly.
persons will tell you gold is worldly. Some will tell you gold is too expensive. Some will tell you, I beg, I don't just make me miss heaven. Everybody will have their reasons why they don't, but some will be like, oh, I can die for gold. I want this gold. I will do anything to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have this understanding that some persons will definitely not like it, no matter how beautiful or whatever it is, when you have that understanding, you will learn to deal with rejection. Already
Mm-hmm.
program yourself that I will be rejected. Tell yourself I will be rejected. Family and friends will reject me, but should even push me to succeed more to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
When they reject you, let that be a motivation for you to win. I remember when I started, I shared the opportunity with so many persons. They rejected. Some even said, refund my money. I refunded the money. I'm like, I am going to succeed for people to see. That was a motivation for me. I didn't look at it as, oh, people are rejecting me. Maybe it's because I'm not good enough, or maybe I'm not beautiful enough, or maybe this, or maybe I'm not meant to succeed. So we say, it's your time, it's favor. We understand that there is divine favor and all
Mm-hmm.
that, but when God sees that you are diligent with whatever you are doing, He will bless you. It's not partial. He said, see thou a man that is diligent in his business, he will not stand before. He didn't say, see thou, he didn't restrict it. He just said, those that are diligent, you will stand before kings
Yeah.
and queens. So it's not about
Yeah.
this person is favored, is this person's time, is this person's this and that. No, get that off your mind.
Mm-hmm.
All of us that are millionaires in Return and Get Paid today, we face lots and lots of rejections. I have personally
True.
refunded some persons their registration fee just to have my
I have done
peace.
same. I have done
Ehen,
same.
definitely, you see. So we refunded. I say, if you are the one that wants to take me back for my business, I would prefer not to have problem with you. I will I will refund your money and keep building my business. And some in shame. Later on, when I became a success, because they thought maybe you won't go far in whatever you are doing, because you are not as myopic as most of them as at then. Later, most of them started coming back. Hey, and it's like, I want to do this business again. No? I'm even surprised. Imagine how far you've gone. If I had been serious with the business back then, imagine I would have made millions like you. But you decided to prioritize 5,000 or 10,000 over millions that you could make in time to come. Because some persons, they are myopic. They just see things from, you know, a point of view. They are more concerned about their
HIV.
10,000.
You are
Yes,
suffering from HIV, having
I'm telling you.
insufficient vision.
I'm telling you, seriously. I love networkers. We can make, something out of anything. Now, I'm just
Yeah,
hearing this one for today. HIV, that's
having
most
insufficient vision.
times. Yeah, I don't like when I see my fellow network marketers, my fellow partners, they are, you know, posting here and there. I'm like, these people, they will kill me. Any little thing, we already make something out of it. Any little thing that happens here and there, we make something out of it. We create something out of it. So it makes you to be creative. Network marketing is interesting. I tell you, it is very interesting. So rejection is part of life. And know that when you start with your family and friends, because they want to see results first. Go and work out your results. Like 95% or more of the people I have in my team, they are total strangers. I don't know them from Adam. I met them offline, and they were able to trust me, to pay money to me, and to start a business with me. But today the story has changed. They are millionaires. A lot of them in my team are millionaires, and most of them are like, oh, thank God I decided to believe and trust in you, even when things were not going as planned. So a lot of people, they give this excuse, that excuse. There are a lot of things I would have said, but because of time, like some persons, they
Okay,
will tell you, um, I'm not able to do this because I just gave birth, or I'm working and all that. But I have lots of them in my team. Some, they
all
were
right.
pregnant, they went through the journey of 9 months, delivered and all that, they gave birth. So let me just stop there. Projection is part of building a network marketing business. So much to say, but
Yeah, it shows
we
you are loaded. You are loaded. I tell people, empty bag cannot stand upright. You know,
definitely.
from the way you are speaking, it comes from the from the bottom of the heart, the crucibles. You know,
Yeah.
it's amazing, and I love all I'm hearing. You know, and I also believe that everyone that is hooked up to this has gained much value. Okay, we are going to take only two questions. The first two questions I will see on the screen that make sense, because there are some questions that doesn't make sense.
Now,
The first two questions that make sense, that's what I will project, so we can take those
okay.
questions and call it a night. While we are waiting for that question to come up, next week Saturday we are hosting a young guy. He's
Okay.
young, and he's vibrant. He has made millions from recharge and get paid. I'm talking about no other person but Pascal. Pascal. So if you are a young person, you are a youth, and you feel you cannot do network marketing, Ebony Gold has given you a good foundation. So on next week Saturday, the same time, 7 p.m., hook up to hear this young man vibrate. He has a lot to share. Okay,
There's one
oftentimes
person
when we,
I admire a lot in this business. His
yeah,
passion, his doggedness.
his passion is something else.
Wow.
We were in Abakaliki some weeks back, and the guy's passion is something else. You know, when he shared his story, every prospect in the crowd got registered. as not
Wow.
really everybody, but 90% of the people in the crowd because of his passion.
I can
So
imagine. Yeah.
he's somebody every person, every young person need to hook up to. Now, young person I mean is not by age alone, is by heart.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So we need to hook up. All right, let me look and see if we have any question. Strange. Let me just. Okay, someone is asking an intelligent question. He said, please, can you tell us how you came into Recharge and Get Paid? What were your early challenges?
Okay. It's a very long story, but I will still try to cut it short. Like my experience in network marketing in general, before I came into Recharge and Get Paid, I encountered a lot of challenges, a lot of losses before I encountered Recharge and Get Paid. I lost a lot. Like I lost up to, like having nothing with
Hmm.
me again, as in not having a dime while I was trying to do this network marketing business or do this online business. I lost everything. But that did not stop me. In fact, like I tell people, you either choose what you use bad experiences to do. You either use them
Mm-hmm.
as a graveyard to bury every other opportunity that comes, or you use it as a stepping stone to your greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that I lost all, in fact, I lost everything I had in network marketing. But when Return and Get Paid came, in fact, my upline that shared the opportunity with me, we were together in one platform. I just know it was the same group with myself, and we were even battling our losses on that platform. And he joined Richard and Get Paid, and he shared the opportunity with me on WhatsApp. I don't know him one on one. So a lot of persons saying I should see the person I want to work with and all that. That is no excuse. You can work with somebody even in the US and still be a success in the business.
Yeah.
My upline was actually in Abuja back then, and he sent the write up to me and some audios and all that. I said, okay, just give me time, let me go through. And I studied it. When I studied it, I'm like, I like business. I think I'll go for it. I didn't have a dime then. I didn't have a dime. But I just met my husband. I said, I will still love to try. I don't want to stop. Because some persons might not see the story. Some persons just see the glory, but they don't know the story behind the glory. And I said, I would love to try, but I don't have money, so you give me. And he said, you started again after all you've lost. I said, no problem. This one is even small money, 5,000, 10,000 to start. It's small money. We're talking about businesses I've done with millions, and it went to hell. This is 10,000 naira, 5,000, and some persons will still want to think to Kafalishan and come back before doing the business. I didn't have to, but I got the money because I was determined to start up the business. So after it, I said, okay, I will send your money. After sending the money, even with the bad experiences I had back then, when you hear that a site is going on upgrade or maintenance, you just hold your head. Hey, my money is
Because
not.
it's boomed.
I'm telling you. But I just still had this confidence because I prayed about this because I was like, God, show me a business I can start small and grow big because I desire it. I desire my time freedom. I desire financial freedom. And I don't have the huge capital to start up whatever business, but I know I can start up something small and grow it into something very huge and recharge and get paid just then. So I knew it was not ordinary, it was divine. So I think the upgrade took 1 week or more. Even in the space of that one week, I've shared the opportunity with some persons that paid to me. They asked me to refund their money because of the maintenance. But I said, no problem, I will still wait. And I waited, the site came up, and I got registered. And back then, in fact, we've really moved as a company. Return and Get Paid has moved as a company. It was very challenging then. Before you make any recharge, you need to pray for that recharge to go through. You need to pray. Our VTU wallet was different from um, our e-wallet. we have different websites. So if you want to log into your VTU account, maybe your e-wallet, to check your balance, you need to log into a separate account. Then if you want to recharge, you need to log out and log into another separate VTU portal to recharge.
Yeah.
And everything was looking somehow. Then if you come to the site, you will not even like to do the business because it wasn't looking fine. But I decided to stick despite. Hello?
I'm here.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yes, coming from where I was coming from then, I would have easily just taken to my heels. But I said no, I will wait. And before you knew it, we're experiencing this challenge, upgrades here and there, upgrades that will take, the site to be shut down for days, for weeks, and will still remain. While the site is shut down, we use that time for trainings in my team. John Otis, our team leader, we use that time for trainings while they're carrying out maintenance. We don't give room to fear. When I did my first seminar here in Warri, offline seminar, the day I was to do that seminar, the site went off for maintenance. You can imagine what I was in. I'm talking to people physically, I don't have evidence to show them.
Yeah.
But I stood my ground as somebody that knows what she's doing. I told them not to
Yeah.
be worried. I said the site will be restored back. And I talked to them. Most people dropped their money with me and left. Even back then, I didn't even have an office for them to come to. I used a public hall. But people still drop the way you sell yourself, the way you sell your business matters. People
Matters.
still paid. Yes, people still dropped their money. A lot of persons transferred to my account. A lot of persons paid. And I said, call me anytime, any day. I'll pick your calls. And then I was so consistent with picking calls so that they don't forgetting. Many of them still waited for 1-2 weeks before they got registered. Lots and lots of challenges. You go to some places, people just look at you and size you like me. They are doing a job of 50 something thousand, 60 something thousand, but they look at you and you are coming to sell or market one rubbish to us here. We that are, they'll tell you, I'm okay
Promo
with my
business.
salary. I'm telling you, I'm okay with my salary. We don't need your business. So we chase you away. Like, it's not all rosy. Network marketing is not all rosy. It's not a roll in the hay. You will go through some challenges, you will go through some rejections. That's why I'm telling you, rejection is part of the business. It's what you
Yeah.
choose to shoot it. I personally um, went for a seminar somewhere with coppers, and while we did the seminar then, I had like two other companies that came to also sell their ideas to the coppers then, and they talked and talked and talked, and they stepped down for me to come in. So by the time I came up and I was talking to the coppers and all that, you know them now, they now started behaving funny. I said, how many of you have a phone? They just folded their hands and they were looking at me like that. So them, talk and leave them. And I said, people, you are not ready, as in you don't know what is coming to you, because you make a fool out of me. Instead, I will make a fool out of you. So by the time I started with them, I said, come, realize this. You are not doing me a favor by sitting here to listen to the opportunity I have to share with you. If I had gotten this opportunity back then, if I had such opportunities back then while I was in service, while I was serving, I would have been happy. But
Yeah.
here you have somebody before you that's coming to share an opportunity that can change your life, an opportunity that doesn't take much for you to even start up, and all that. By the time I talking, everywhere became a graveyard. Because even those that were in control of the coppers, they were just nodding their head like this. I said, yes, this is what I want. And it
Yeah.
became a graveyard. So you need to be confident of yourself. By the time I
Yes.
finished, all of them rushed up to the stage and like, ma, how do we get registered? How do we do this? Nobody even reasoned what those other two obvious network marketers came to sell.
Network
Because
marketers.
I
Yeah.
sold my confidence, I sold my company, I sold everything I need to sell on that stage. And
But
I came
love
down. And
what
when I
you
came
do.
down, yes, I'm passionate about what I do. You see it in me. When I'm talking, you see it in me. You will call me, this woman, now what for you? You can market anybody. I say no. It's not. I'm not telling lies. I'm just passionate about what I do. So I can talk to anybody at any point in time. And when I came down, they were like, "Madam, how do we do?" I just did my fingers. Like, if you're interested, follow me. And they were just following me like this. I say yes. That is
Okay.
the kind of confidence you should build. So
All
yeah.
right. Okay. Francis, you heard that, and other viewers. So add it to other things she has been saying since the beginning of the program. All right. The last question: how do you approach people on Facebook or Instagram? That is online in general.
Okay. As we all know, we're in the 21st century. Businesses have moved online. A lot of people are now getting their awareness. I thank God for COVID-19 that came. If not for COVID-19, some people will not know that Facebook or anything business online exists, because the only businesses that were able to thrive then were online business. I believe you know that was the best time for us to recharge and get paid. All those doing online
Exactly.
business,
Oh,
they were selling
yeah.
like no man's business. Now, how do
Yeah.
you approach people on Facebook? Because this is a vital way to build your business using online strategy, a very important way. Now, you need to build relationship with people. Like, you have an Instagram account, you have a Facebook account. You need to set up your profile in a way that people don't see you as, or people don't perceive you as scam. Let your face be visible as your file photo first. Let people see you. Who are you? Let them see you when they go through your wall. Let your profile file state what you are doing there, doing bio. You can say I'm an entrepreneur, a business person, because people go profile. So your profile is
Yeah.
very important. Your picture, your bio, very, very important. You need to set that up and state something strong there, so that when they see, they'll be like, then now we have lots and groups on social media like Facebook and all that. You have friends on your Facebook wall. Now you can run adverts, both paid ads on Facebook, on Instagram. You can also do, you know, manual adverts, like you just taking out a very short script, posting it online, then you get reactions from people. When you get reactions from people, it doesn't end there. Hello?
I'm with you.
Hello?
I'm with you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, so when people react or comment on your ad or whatever you did on Facebook, you your own do I call it, your comment or your response is also very important. You give a good response. Kindly drop your WhatsApp number so I can add you up to maybe my WhatsApp group chat for presentation of the business opportunity. Some will drop, some will not drop. Some you tell them you can come via my group link, or you can join my Facebook page, because a lot of persons still have their personal Facebook page where they put up some things about their business, so you can direct them there for them to know you and know what you sell. Then when you've added them to your group and you've maybe done a business presentation, you need to follow up.
Mhm.
How do you follow up? You can have a one-on-one contact with them by either calling. You go ahead and call them, or generally build a one-on-one relationship with them via maybe their private chat. You just ask them, hello, how are you doing? This is also person. I was the one that added you to my group chat. You indicated
Mhm.
interest in my business. So how are you doing? How is your day going? First of all, you need to build good relationship, establish the trust, let them trust you. Because if people don't trust you, they won't sign up for your business. So establish
Mhm.
that trust, and you be confident of what you are doing too. When selling your opportunity, be confident, be knowledgeable. When they ask you questions, don't fidget here and there. Be confident and Go straight to the point. Don't beat around the bush. But having or establishing a good relationship is what is most important. Most times you need to private chat those people on their messenger. Send them a private chat. Check on them generally. Don't be too forward like, when do you want to register? No.
Mm-hmm.
You start up with, how are you doing? This is so so person. So this is, how would you love to earn, like, so 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 thing. How would you like to get paid for your recharges? Just chip in something about your opportunity, or how will you, some key questions that you can ask that will stimulate their interest
Yeah.
to want to know more about you and also know more about your business. So the thing with establishing a good relationship is very, very important. Then from there, you can do well and close up the deal. Some will join, some will not join. That is what it is. That is
Yeah.
business for you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I believe that's where we're going to draw the curtain for tonight. Please, let's remember Saturday. We are meeting with Pascal. He's a young guy, he's vibrant, he's focused. This guy has earned millions from Recharge and Get Paid. He's not just young at heart, he's also young at age. You need to hear him speak. Also, please, let's drop our favorite emoji for Ebony Gold. Let's tell her that we love her. And also, we want to appreciate your husband for being supportive. Uh, Husbands like us that are very supportive are rare. We are very rare. So
Yeah, that's true.
when I find one, I appreciate them because
Yeah.
it's worth it. My wife's dream is my dream. My wife's vision is my vision. We build it together. So I
Yeah.
appreciate your husband for being supportive and being the guidance which you need. We appreciate you so much for being here. It's been
I
an
am asking
amazing.
more because he has been my bedrock of success in the business. He has been
Mm,
very supportive any way he can. In fact, this a one-on-one meet and greet with you, he was part of it.
wow, wow. Ogade, hello, Gosa for you.
Hello?
Yeah, I said I'm giving him Gosa. I'm appreciating him. Hello,
So it was part of the preparation and all that. So I
hello, hello. Many thanks to you, Ebony Gold. It's been an amazing evening. It's been an amazing time despite the glitches in the network, but you have been able to deliver and you have been able to give us what the stuff you are made of, the things you have deposited on the inside of you. We appreciate you. We're looking forward to having you again. One of these days, I'm going to do a kind of an alumni. I'm going to bring up every person that I have hosted on this platform. We're going to have a room where all of them will be there. We'll ask questions, and it's just going to be a question and answer time. Starting from Dr. Rains, we have hosted P Global, we have hosted Lady Boss, we have hosted FBI Coach, we have hosted Happy Life. We have hosted so many Jonoti. We have hosted Stella Hot. So many, so many, so many. So one of these days we're going to bring up everybody. Thank you very much for being with us. It's been a wonderful night. God bless you and see you next week, Saturday.